Hello guys, welcome to this episode on reviewing Spin Rewriter 9.0. Recently I made the ultimate comparison video on the top 5 article spinning tools and to see which one is the best of the best, and actually Spin Rewriter is the number one, or as I should say, the king of article spinners. And I've made review videos of each one of these 5 tools. And while I was making the review video on Spin Rewriter, it was actually the 8.0 version, and it was the number one article spinning tool. And just yesterday I learned that Spin Rewriter 9.0 came out, so now I'm really excited to check out the 9.0 version and see how is it different from the 8.0 version. Here I am at Spin Rewriter control panel. Spin Rewriter is a web-based tool. Everything is online, nothing to download or install. All the updates are taken care of in the back end, so very convenient and easy to use. Step 1, enter in the article here. I have here an article about stress management, and it is the same article I used when testing out Spin Rewriter 8.0. And so far the control panel looks the same as the old 8.0 version, except for some minor details. They made it more easier to understand and use. Before they had with an I'm feeling lucky button here on this side, and they replaced it with the one-click rewrite, which I think makes more sense. Let's click on the settings for the one-click rewrite and see what it looks like. And we can finalize the article right away, which skips the manual spinning, which I would definitely use more often compared with the manual spinning. And here's the readable, so they changed the wording for this as well to make it more easier to understand. Previously in 8.0 they used like for most readable they would say less risky and then most risky, so that was kind of weird wording for the 8.0 version. In 9.0 it's a lot easier to understand. Most readable means most readable versus less risky. So far it just seems like they're focused on simplifying the automatic rewriting process, and one level or multi-level spinning. So usually you can turn this on to make it more unique, but it might make your article less readable, of course, so it depends. And then your protected keywords. So this article is about stress management, so I would include stress management right here, stress, in my protected keywords. And then the one-click rewrite. So let's see, under most readable, let's do the one-click rewrite and see how that goes. And the 9.0 version, they say they made major improvements with the speed, and so far it's not too bad, about 20-30 seconds. And step 3, so here's the syntax version with all the synonyms included. So let's go down to some advanced options which you can show and hide here. Use only synonyms instead of original words. This would make your article more unique, so let's try that. And I never use the reorder paragraphs and lists because that messes up the article pretty much all the time. It'll make it more confusing and unreadable, so don't recommend using this, but you can try it out if it's still good. And generate unique version, so let's compare this on Copyscape. Here's Copyscape, here's the original article, and here's the rewritten article from Spin Rewriter. Let's compare. And we have a 51% match, which makes it 49% unique. So when I was doing my Spin Rewriter review for, this is the 8.0 version, I created some articles, 3 of them, one for stress management, internet marketing, and web hosting. And this is the stress management article, the same one I just created here or rewritten here. And in this 8.0 version, when I was using the high readability, and you can see here 50% article uniqueness, and so it's pretty much the same in uniqueness level. And you can view the 8.0 version of the article here, and let's try to compare and see the two, if there's any major improvements with the article readability quality wise. So it's very similar in terms of readability. They're both pretty good readability. There are mistakes, of course, and they're easy fixes. And so the conclusion so far is that there's no major improvement with the readability or uniqueness. Well, let's try another test to confirm that. So this time I'm going to use an article about web hosting. Here it is, and let's rewrite it with a one-click rewrite. Most readable, and let's do the one-click rewrite. And here is the production, and let's generate the unique version. I'm gonna copy this to Copyscape. Here's the original web hosting article, here's the rewritten article, and let's compare. So we have 38% match, which is 62% uniqueness, and the original, the 8.0 version, under the same article, web hosting, under the same settings of high readability, got 62% article uniqueness, and the new version, it's pretty much identical. So let's see. Let's see about the readability quality. So I would say they are about the same quality. There's no major improvement in the article readability. Okay, let's do a test where we will enable the intelligently reorder paragraphs and lists, and let's see how that looks. So with enabling the intelligently reorder paragraphs and lists, the article uniqueness has jumped to almost, or 86% uniqueness, 14% match. So that is quite a jump. So let's check out if it's actually readable. So as you can see, once the intelligently reordering of the paragraphs and lists, the entire article becomes super confusing. It starts out with something that doesn't make sense, and then so we don't even know if this is actually a web hosting article. From here, this paragraph, and then it starts talking about web hosting here. So that's why I never use the reordering of paragraphs, lists, or sentences, because it'll just mess up the structure of your articles. So you do not want to sacrifice that for uniqueness. So I am not impressed with when they call this intelligence, because it's not intelligent at all. And so there's no improvement in that whatsoever. So overall, the 9.0 version has made major improvements in simplifying the rewriting process, but are there any major improvements? I would not say so, but overall, Spin Rewriter is still the best of the best when I compared it with the best spinner, Chimp Rewriter, Spinner Chief, and wordai, and you can see my full comparison on my website. But even with the 8.0 version, the ease of use was already a 5, but they made it even better. So it's still the best article spinning rewriter tool on the market. I highly recommend it. I've been using it for years, and I will still continue to use it for years. I hope you guys enjoyed this raw review of Spin Rewriter 9.0, and there is a 5-day free access for Spin Rewriter, so go check it out. Please subscribe to my How to Webmaster channel for more tips and tricks on internet marketing and reviews of more internet marketing tools, SEO, and traffic generation strategies. Thanks for watching, and happy marketing.